Class. So good morning one and all present here and welcome to the class on investment management. So primarily from last 4 or 5 classes, we are discussing the problems from the VTU question paper of the year 2020, and we are focusing mainly on numericals. So in that process, we have done the question number 2, part B, which was about finding the risk on a three stock portfolio. We did that problem. Going further, we have discussed about the third A. We did this second C also we did, where we had to calculate the trainer ratio, Sharpe ratio, Jensen measure for this portfolio of this mutual fund. Second C also we have done. Now let's discuss this next problem, which is of third B. So this question is about debt instrument, a 100 rupees par value bond bears a rate of 14% and matures after 5 years. Interest is payable semi-annually. Compute the value of bond if the required rate of return is 16%. So this is the question. So if you take this question, so if you take this if you take this question, a 100 rupees par value bond, bears a coupon rate of 14% and matures after 5 years. Interest is payable semi-annually. Compute the value of bond if the required rate of interest is 16%. The required rate of interest is 16% means what? So they have given you the YTM. YTM is 16%. Your YTM is 16%. The coupon rate is 14%. Coupon rate is 14%. Coupon rate is 14%. And then face value, and then your face value is 100 rupees. So because your face value is 100 rupees and coupon rate is 14%, so always remember that the coupon is calculated on face value. So we know that the coupon is calculated on a face value. Coupon is calculated on a face value. So because we know that the coupon is calculated on a face value. So because we know that, so the value of your coupon is equal to 14% of 100. So that would be equal to 14 rupees. This is your value of your coupon. So your value of coupon is 14 rupees. Okay, everyone. Then going further, so the time period is given to you. Time period is given to you is 5 years. So it get matures after 5 years. So we know this part. Okay. So whenever we talk about debt instrument, in the case of debt instrument, whenever we are discussing debt instrument have a definite maturity. They get matures after some period of time. So here, when we talk about a debt instrument, the initial amount which an investor has to pay for the getting the debt instrument, that is called the price of the debt instrument. And so, so here discussing about the formula of the price. What is the price of the debt instrument? So what you have to find? You have to find the value of bond. Value of bond means you have to find the price of the bond. You have to find the price of a bond. So the price of bond, if you want to find, so direct formula you can use. So which I already told you, that was coupon divide by YTM. Coupon divide by YTM into 1 plus YTM to the power T minus 1 divide by 1 plus YTM to the power T plus plus face value that divided by 1 plus YTM to the power T. You can use this formula, and with this formula you will get your answer very easily. Okay, now a few things you need to understand here, that here you can see the YTM is 16% and coupon rate is 14%. So because the coupon rate is less than 16%, because coupon percentage is less than the YTM, so definitely your price will be less than 100 rupees. So please understand. So I told before also. So if your coupon rate is equal to YTM, then your price will be equal to the face value. If the coupon rate is more than the YTM, then the price of the debt instrument will be more than the face value of the debt instrument. While if the coupon rate is less than the YTM, then the price of the debt instrument would be lesser than the face value of debt instrument. Please understand. So here you can remember this. So if your YTM percentage is equal to coupon percentage, that means your price of the debt instrument is equal to the face value. And if your price of the debt instrument is equal to the face value, it means it is issued at par. It means it is issued at par. It means it is issued at par. And then next case, if your YTM is greater than the coupon percentage, if YTM is greater than the coupon percentage, means price is less than the face value. It means price is less than the face value. So means if it means the instrument is issued a discount, it means the instrument is issued at discount. These things you keep remember. And if your YTM if your YTM is less than your coupon percentage, it means this means the price of the debt instrument is more than the face value. And if the price of debt instrument is more than the face value, means it is issued at premium. It means it is issued at a premium. Few things you can remember this, so it would be more helpful for you for solving the problems and all. So here you can apply the direct formula to find the price of the debt bond. So the price of bond, if you want, then what is the coupon? Coupon is what? Coupon rate is 14%. So 14%. So your coupon is 14 divided by YTM. YTM is what? 16%. So 0.16. Okay, this is paid semi-annually, no? Okay, yeah, sorry, I forgot only this was paid semi-annually. So because this is paid 1 minute, so this question it is written that they have paid semi-annually. So, so in case if they are paid annually, then this is the formula. If it's paid annually, then you should use this formula. What is the time? Time is 5 year, no? 5 year. If it's paid annually, then this is the formula you should use. And plus face value is 100 divided by 1.16 to the power 5. So you can use this formula. This formula will be used if coupon is paid annually. If coupon is paid annually, so if coupon is paid annually, you can use this formula. So if your coupon is paid annually, if your coupon is paid annually, you can use this formula and you'll get the price of the bond very easily. So and solve this. For solving this, use the annuity table. So you can use the present value of annuity table. You can use present value of annuity table and that check 16% for 5 years. Okay, and then that multiply that with 14 plus check the present value factor table. Okay, and in that check 16% for 5 years and multiply that with 100 rupees. That will give you the price of it. That will give you the price of the bond. So you can find the price of the bond with that. If you see the present value of annuity table, the present value of annuity table, you can annuity table. So here you can take this printout in exam. You will get from your college present value of annuity table and present value table. So, so this is your table. So what I want 16%. So here I want 16%. So you can check here till 15% is given. Here my rate of interest is 16%. Hmm. So you can check this. So you can check the table where 16% will be given, or you can solve this anywhere you do this, you will get the answer. Getting answer is not a big thing. So if I simply tell you present value of annuity table using rate 15%, NPR is almost 5 years or 6 years? 5 years. PMT, if I'm using Excel, PMT Okay, PMT let it be 1. Okay, and future value 0 times 0, 3.27. So that is 3 point, this is 3.27, or if I use 1 point to the power 5 minus 1 minus 1 divide by 1.16 to the power 5. Okay, this divide by 0.16, 3.27 only, 3.2742. So present value, this value if you check, so this value if you check, you'll get 3.274. This value you can use table, you will get this value 3.2742. You will get this value. So you can use table. You can, everyone I believe know how to use table. You can use table, you'll get this value. And if you use present value factor table for 16% for 5 years, if you use 16% for 5 years, so you'll get 0.47611, 0.47611. So 0.47611 into 100, into 100. So that would be your price. So you can find your price very easily. So you can find your price very easily. 45.84, 45, 45.84, 45.84011 plus this is what, 47.611. You just do the sum. So if you do the sum of this plus this, then 47.611, 47.611, 93.45, 93.45. So I told you before also that the price will be less than 100 rupees. Before solving the problem only I told you that the price will be less than 100 rupees. How I told you that your price will be less than 100 rupees? Because I saw that the coupon percentage than the YTM. Because with that I can easily understood that in that case, the definitely the price would be lesser than the, definitely the price would be lesser than the face value. Okay, everyone. So now if I want to solve this further, this is 14 divided by 0.16. This 1.16 to the power 5 is 2.10034 minus 1 divided by 2.10034. This is 100 divided by 2.10034. You solve this, you solve this, minus 1 divided by 2.10034 into 14 divided by 0.16. So you'll get 45.84 plus 100 divided by 2.10034. That is 47.611. 47.611. All this 45.84. You'll get 93.451. 93.45. Same thing. So So just rechecking the answer. So I hope you understood. So this formula we apply when the coupon is paid annually. In case if the coupon is paid semi-annually, in case if the coupon is paid semi-annually. So here in this question, they mentioned that the coupon is paid semi-annually. Because the coupon is paid semi-annually, so then you can use the formula price is equal to 1 divide by 2 because semi-annually. Okay, so coupon divide by 2. So that is C divide by 2 divide by, so this is divide by YTM percentage divide by 2. Okay, so then 1 plus 1 plus YTM percentage divide by 2 to the power 2t minus 1 divide by 1 plus YTM percentage divide by 2 to the power 2t plus the face value plus the face value plus the face value divide by 1 plus YTM percentage divide by 2 to the power 2t. So this is the formula, guys. So this is your formula. So if the coupon is paid semi-annually, if it is paid quarterly, then you divide it by 4 to the power 4 will do. So the price coupon is coupon is 14 rupees. So divide by 2, you'll get it becomes 7 rupees. That become 14 divided by 2. Then YTM is how much? YTM is 16%. YTM is 16%. So 0.16 divided by 2. This is 1 plus 1 plus YTM. YTM is 0.16 divided by 2 to the power 2 into T. T is how much? 5 here. No? T is how much? 5 here. T is how much? 5 here. This is divided by 1 plus 0.16 divided by 2 to the 2 into 5. So plus face value was 100 rupees. Divide by 1 plus 0.16 divide by 2 to the power 2 into 5. You just solve this. So the price is equal to 7 divided by 0.08. This is 1.08 to the power 10 minus 1 divided by 1.08 to the power 10 plus 100 divided by 1.08 to the power 10. So check the present value of annuity table for 8% for year 10, for 8% for year 10, for 8 percentage for year 10. I can see that. So 8 percentage for year 10. I can see that value. 8 percentage for year 10. 8 percentage for year 10. That is 6.7101. I hope you can see this 8% for year 10. So 8 percentage for year 10, that is 6.7101. 6.7101. This is price should be 7 into present value of annuity table. Present value, this would be present value of annuity table for 8% for 10 years plus 100 divided by the present value of the table, present value table for 8% for 10 years. So this price would be equal to 7 into, so this is what, this is how much, this was how much, this was 6.7101, 6.7101, 6.7101 plus 100 into, so you can check that present value table for 10%, for 10 percentage. So 1.08 to the power 10. 0.4639, 0.4631, 0.463193. So price is equal to So this would be equal to 46.3193. This plus this into 6.7101. This is 46.9707. So your price will be equal to 46.3193. That is 93.293. Clear everyone? Anyone have any doubt? Anyone any doubt? So you can do this formula. Other way what you can understand this. Other way you can understand here that the coupon, that your coupon percentage was how much? 14%. 14% was your coupon percentage. Your YTM means yield till maturity. YTM was 16 percentage, and the year was how many? 5 year. Year was 5 year. Okay, and what else? Year was 5 year. Face value was 100 rupees. 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 So whenever we talk about debt instrument, whenever we talk about debt instrument, so the value what we get on the maturity of the debt instrument is called the face value. Basically, for the investment purpose, the debt instrument what we use, they basically when we work on those debt instrument, they are basically non-amortizing debt instrument. So in the case of, because they're non-amortizing debt instrument, so what we do in this kind of debt instrument is normally pay only the coupon or the interest after every regular interval of time, and then on maturity we pay the face value. So that is how we structured these debt instruments. This is how we work on these debt instruments. So here, what is given in this question, that the coupon is paid semi-annually. So because the coupon is paid semi-annually means after every 6 months the coupon is paid. So it means after every 6 months, if the coupon is paid, means in 1 year the coupon is paid 2 times. So in 5 years the coupon is paid total 10 times. So you can understand that. So here if I write the periods, so you, how many period you're going to pay the coupon? You're going to pay the coupon for 10 periods, because in 1 year you're paying 2 times. So in 5 years you'll pay 10 times. So in 5 years you'll pay your coupon 10 times. Now what is the cash flow you're giving? What is the cash flow you're talking about? So future value of the cash flow. So the cash flow what we are talking about here. So the future value of the cash flow. So here the cash flow what I'm talking about here is the coupon. So annual coupon payment, coupon annual coupon payment is 14 rupees, is 14%, is 14% of 100 means rupees 14. So because coupon is paid semi-annually, so because the coupon is paid semi-annually, so coupon received each semi-annual, coupon received each semi-annually, coupon received each semi-annually, coupon received each semi-annually is equal to, so is equal to how much? So 14 rupees is paid at the end of the year. So if you pay after every 6 months, so you are paying 7 rupees every time. Okay, so you're paying 7 rupees every time. You're paying 7 rupees every time. So you're paying 7 rupees every time. Then on maturity, what you did, then on maturity, what you did, you received the face value. Okay. So here, what is your YTM? So YTM is actually 16%, but because the coupon is paid after every 6 months, so you'll do that time period, or that the rate of interest for that time period, for the mechanism of calculation of time value of your coupon received. So then it would have been 8%. So you got the coupon. So now what I can do, I can find the present value of cash flow. I can find the present value of this cash flow. This divide by 1 plus 8% to the power 1. Like this, you can find the present value. And the sum total of this is your price. Sum total of this is your price. 93.2899. 93.2899. The same thing what we got. So you will get the same thing here also. So, so we could have solved the same question, this question, what we had, the same question. If you want, we could have solved it by drawing all this. So by drawing all this, we could solve the same question. Nothing would be very different. So step by step, if you want, you can solve. But again, we simply use our mathematics knowledge of what we studied about the concept of present value of annuity in our second semester in financial management. We use that concept and we converted everything in the form of formula so that the process will become very easy. Otherwise, you can do step by step also. You could have done step by step here also with calculator. You can get the answer. So, but we have in exam present value of annuity table is given to us. Use of PV table is permitted. So you can use the present annuity table. So why to lose the chance? So because if we can do this question very easily, why to make the situation complex? So that is something which we need to understand. So anyone, any doubt, any question, anyone, anyone, any question, anyone, any question?